Hey man, what do what it is? You already know the vibes. It's your boy, Mr. Bell, aka say your name on this pod. Might not with you tomorrow. Welcome to another episode of Hold Up in Another Thing, presented by Mixed Vibes Media. Man, y'all should know the vibes by now. Uh, man, back with another episode of I don't even know what did I say I was gonna call this. What would you do, or how would you handle, or something like that? The name's still being workshop. Give me about like the third, fourth episode, and I'm sure I will figure it out. But what's up, Candice?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Well, that's good. That doesn't sound positive. Anything you would like to promote real quick before we get started?
No, life's just been life and real hard.
Life has been life, man.
Mm-hmm.
How has
Real hard on
how has life just been life?
me. Things have been happening back to back, you have no control over.
Oh, okay. I feel it. I feel it. I definitely have been in that situation myself.
I'm not gonna go in depth on it on your channel, but if you wanna, check out what's been going on in my life and in Sharika's life, you can head on over to our channel, Distant Combos.
That's why I asked, is anything you wanted to promote, and you was like, no.
I didn't say no. I never said no.
It sounded like you said no for a little minute. My bad.
No, you said how, I was just saying how life has been going so far. And it's been life and
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. But like you said, shout out to Distant Combos with K and S. Yeah, I got an episode coming soon.
it'll be out. I'm gonna try to get it out tomorrow. After that it's gonna be episodes that we were supposed to release. Like I said, life has been life and on both ends. So,
How
and we're
many
gonna get back on it.
how many like backdated episodes do you got that was supposed to be released?
You all in my business.
I know because I know for sure I'm on one of them.
You all in my business.
I was just saying. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. At one point, I started to hit you with the, "Hey man, if you ain't gonna use that for you, you can just kind of give that to me, and I can go have this out."
No, you doing too much. You doing too much.
Am I doing too
You
much,
doing
or
too
am
much.
I doing what just needed to be done? But
You're doing too much.
I'm just saying, if you ain't gonna use it, I'll let your boy. I got time to use over here over on Hold Up. But nah. But I appreciate you coming through doing the pod as usual. I got this. Well, I can't say from who, but I got this from a very close person up to me, and it's a situation he's going through at the time, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna use this. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna use what he's going through.
Yeah, and I at least I told him straight up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm making a mockery of the situation. I feel like it's an honest conversation that people can have and people can share their thoughts on. And
Okay.
it's very interesting because a lot of people will handle it different. I'm gonna say the situation, and I'm gonna let us talk, and then at the end, I'm gonna say how he handled it. Okay, cool. The question that was proposed to him was, "Hey, this guy I used to know came back in town, and he wants to have lunch. How would you feel if me and him have lunch?" So the scenario is to you that I'm presenting to you is, how would you feel if your partner came to you and said, "Hey, somebody I used to mess with, let's say it's 15 years ago, let's say 15 years ago, and I early 20s, you know what I'm saying, fresh out of high school situation, came back in town, they want to have lunch. Your partner came to you and asked you that. How would you feel before we get into how you will respond? How would you feel just instantly once you heard the question?
Okay, but I got questions.
Okay.
Okay. First question. So they've known this person for however long you said
Yeah.
high school, whatever.
Yes.
Um, why are they still communicating? What was it? Okay, before you answer that, was it just were they just friends or were they actually like they were messing around?
So for our scenario, we're going to say let's just use both. If they were friends and if they were messing around.
Mm,
Let's use both scenarios in this situation because I feel like that should change the answer to the question, but it might not for you.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It might not. Some females that that detail doesn't matter.
Well, it matters. But so they were messing around and they're friends.
Correct.
How long were were they messing around?
Let's you know
Like were they together or whatever?
this is you supposed to be answering the question, not getting into too much of
I'm
it.
just saying because there's I need more details than just this his girl asked him, can you do can she go to such and such dinner with such and such and that's it. They used to mess around. How like when was this? It was you said it was about 15 years ago.
That's
And
what
like
you.
what kind of mess around was it? Was it once or twice, few times? Like were they in a whole situationship,
So you
relationship?
asked
Like
me. See, this is the questions you
I
asked
got
me.
questions.
Yeah, but you're supposed to say how
That
you
determines my
feel. What's the
answer.
okay? But so your feelings don't. What would your feelings be? Not what would your questions would be.
Okay, so if it was like an old friend, like they never messed around or anything like that, I don't see a problem with it. Like, I mean, I'd be like, but I won't see a problem with it if it was somebody you went to school with or whatever. But am I included in this situation? Like, am I included in this little luncheon, dinner, or whatever? Does he have a significant other that he's including also? Like, are we doing a double date thing here, or
No,
am
yeah,
I third?
no,
Is he third wheeling?
no. It's not a double date thing. It's just your partner came to you and said, "Hey, old girl just came to town. She won't go to lunch. Is that cool?"
Because I feel like if they were just friends,
So if
if
they
that was
friend,
I don't know. That's still hard to answer.
okay, so them being let's go with the scenario right now. They're just friends. He come to you, hey, we ain't never fooled around. We was just cool. We we took a couple college courses together, and we still we Facebook friends. We stayed in contact, liked each other's pictures, checked in every once in a while. He came to you with that scenario that your feelings would still be like, I don't know if you can go, or you gonna be more willing to accept him going.
It will still be like I don't know. I don't know about that because why are you like? Was I included in this conversation? Does she know about me or does he know about the other?
Okay, let's say he came to you and say, yeah, she know I'm in a relationship.
Oh, okay. I mean, I might say yes. I might say yes. I don't see nothing wrong with it because I would have to look at it as what if a guy did that to me, one of my guy friends did that to me, and was like, hey, let's go get lunch or whatever. I'm gonna be in town for a few days or whatever. You know, how would you feel about that? Is what I would ask him. Like if the shoe's on the other foot.
Okay, yeah, that is an interesting question, a dynamic because men typically handle things differently. All right,
Exactly.
now let's say he came to you be like, yeah, she know about you, but yes, we was intimate once or twice. Is it an automatic no?
Yeah, because what y'all why do you need to see her? Why are you still talking to her? Do
But
y'all have a business going on? Like what is it?
what
Why are
if
you still
they
talking to this person?
what if they genuinely just
I don't care. You can genuinely get out of my face with that conversation. Honestly, I don't. That's wild. It's not wild, but it's wild because you used to. messing around with this person? Why are you still communicating with this person? Y'all used to have a thing going on.
Okay. So, and that's what I expected, and I think that's what most people. Once you hear that they used to fool around, that the scenario changes, everything switches up.
Yeah,
Because do you really want your partner hanging out with somebody, even if it was once or twice? Do you really want your partner hanging out with somebody that they had intercourse with? And honestly,
exactly.
I can look in the mirror and be like, no, I'm not. What are we doing? I don't even understand. To me, it's my feelings would be like, oh, so you think I'm a punk? That's what if you came to me and if my girl came to me and said, hey, I won't go have lunch with this guy. We had sex once or twice, but we just been friends ever since that happened.
Yeah, y'all just friends. Y'all are good friends now.
Cool.
No,
My feelings would be that okay. I think you think I'm a punk, and you think I was just gonna say yeah. Because honestly, why did you even feel the confidence to even come to me and say yes?
exactly. If y'all ain't got no kind of like had any kind of business before we got together, or if y'all ain't got no kids together, even kids together, like why are you still being with that person? Like if I'm not included,
Yeah, like
you're not just going on lunch dates.
even like Facebook friends. I mean, even Facebook friends is like, all right, man, cool, whatever. Because I've had a female come to me that I was dating and said, why is any female that you used to have sex with friends with you on Facebook?
Exactly.
But to me, it's just that is different. To me, that's just Facebook. That's social media. Like if you like a picture, I like a picture. It don't really, to me as a man, it don't mean nothing. But I guess from a woman's perspective, it means so much more.
It's
Yeah.
different if they were like distance away.
Okay. So,
If they're
bro,
in the same city as you, like how easy it is to just slide in somebody's DM and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Blah blah.
just because someone slides in your DMs don't mean you have to respond.
It doesn't, but why is she in your DMs or he or she in your DMs?
And I
You
only,
still have them as a friend.
yeah, I was gonna say that,
Remove them. Remove the whole situation for from this even happening.
but even if you not friends, they still possibly could get DM you, on the messengers or whatnot. So that's why I look to me.
Yeah, but that's different. It's showing that you no longer care about this person anymore or what's going on with this person anymore.
Okay, I get that. I get that. So to me, social media is just social media. It ain't really that big of a. But like I said, I was understood that it was different. Now back to for me, if my girl came to me and said, "Hey, we're just friends. We never did anything. He knows about you, but me and him want to go to lunch." I've thought about this because like I said, I was talking to my homeboy about it, and I still don't know what my answer would be. Part of me wants to be,
Exactly.
part of me wants to be like, yeah.
Hmm.
Part of me wants to be like, yeah, because I got a female best friend. You know what I'm saying? And me and her talk regular. So it would be a hypocrite saying, "Hey, I got a female friend, but you can't. You can't have a friend of the opposite sex." That's hypocritical, and and also feels like I'm coming off like I'm insecure.
Hmm.
But in the same instance, it's like I got a little Scorpio jealousy in me, or like, all right, bro, I don't know about that.
Like, why are you trying to go have
Yeah,
dinner with
yeah, like why you
some
trying to go
man
down
or
that?
woman?
Yeah. I think I will ultimately land on, hey, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? If it's just friends, I trust you enough. I trust you enough, and I'm secure in myself that okay, cool, yeah, I can go to lunch.
Hmm.
And you better I guess because you're a female and y'all think deeper than me, than the men typically. Because your first thought was like, does she know about me? I don't think I wouldn't have got there as quickly as you did.
What do you mean?
I don't think I ever would have thought about this dude know you had a boyfriend. I think I would have
Oh,
just,
asking questions.
yeah, I would have been stuck on, man, y'all fuck. It's just, I think I would have asked a bunch of questions and that question would have got asked 3 times. Like I would have repeated the question to make sure your facial expressions and all that stay the same. Like I would
Because
have.
it's different motives. Like it might not be any behind it, but it might be.
And that's the thing.
Like
It's
either
the
way.
you never know.
Exactly. So if they were friends, like it's like, why? Okay, we can go.
That leads me to my
We can go.
next. That leads me to my next. Would you be? Would you want to go, even if
I
they're
would
just
go.
friends? Okay, so you going regardless of if he be like, nah, I don't really, I don't think, I think it's drama or whatever reason he gives you to not go. You still,
But why would he give me any reason to not to go if they just friends?
I could give you a reason why.
Okay.
It could make it awkward, and the
So
reason that
therefore, it's
hold on,
awkward that y'all going to dinner together.
no, right, but it could make it awkward because it's coming off like the energy that you're going to give off might change the way she perceives, like the way she goes about the luncheon. Like if you coming off like I know you can be like chill, like joking and laid back, then that's cool. But if you come off aggressive and very sure or very smart, or if you can sense the hints of attitude, that's going to ruin the whole situation. Do you not see how that's possible?
Well, why would that? Why would? Okay. So first of all,
You know
why are
females.
you?
You give an
I don't
attitude.
understand
He gonna
why.
give attitude.
Huh?
You
Who's
know
gonna give
females.
attitude?
I'm saying, you know, females, if you give attitude in the way you present yourself to her, she's gonna get an attitude. Then that's why I say it makes it awkward.
That don't mean she's gonna get an attitude. She might just be standoffish.
Yeah,
Like
attitude, standoffish.
I see how you coming.
Yeah, her mood will change.
Yeah. But why would you go in there like that? If
Why
this is
would?
supposed to be your friend, you supposed to be going in there with a positive attitude.
Okay, yeah, she's coming in with a positive attitude, but if he comes with his girl, or
You're
he
saying
comes,
her mood might change because he's coming in with his girlfriend.
no, I'm saying the girl's attitude. Let's say the man, the boyfriend and the female friend, they on the same wavelength. They very buddy. They
Okay.
neither one of them has the attitude. But the girlfriend comes and she comes off with an attitude like you was when the boyfriend tries to introduce her, she's short or she comes off.
That's what I'm saying. You no. You asking me my opinion, what I would do,
Yeah,
how
well,
I would come.
yeah.
I can't speak for anybody else. Just how I would come.
But okay, but you do get my bigger picture of if the
Yeah.
girlfriend in the situation comes off aggressive, that does change the mode for everybody. Or the not mode, the mood,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
I just think it's weird that she would ask to have dinner with you and not just dinner with him and not just both of them.
Well,
Did
if
she ask like both of them or just him? Like if she knows about him, why wouldn't she want to include his girlfriend? Why wouldn't she want to get to know his girlfriend also?
but why?
If they supposed to be friends.
Cool. I'm going to see my friend at this time. I'm not. I ain't seen my friend in X amount of years. I'm really just gonna kick it with my friend. Maybe I'm not really. No, it's no diss to the
Mm,
girlfriend or not even on no sneaky shit. It's just, hey man, I just want to go.
okay.
I just want to go holler at my friend. No more, no less.
Okay. Well, he has to think about the what if the shoe was on the other foot.
Yeah, and that's why I said
So
that. That's the very. And speaking from a man, my girl wanted to go. And like I said, it would make me feel a little insecure, but I think I would get over that and just,
you
I
would get
would
over
get,
and let her go.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, I would like
Okay.
because then that boils down to trust in a relationship, and if you don't trust your partner to be around the opposite sex, then what kind of relationship do you have?
True.
That's why I said I would. have to boil down to let her go.
But it's not. It's not always that you don't trust your partner. It's you don't know what the motive. I can't even talk. The motives of the other party.
Yeah, true. You don't. Isn't sometimes it's not that you don't trust your partner. You don't trust the people
Yeah.
around your partner. I do understand that, but I gotta give my partner the trust to say, hey, I trust that you're not going to have me out here looking crazy or have me hurt. So go ahead, do your thing. Y'all have a good time. And if they ask me, are you okay with it? I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna be like, man, for the most part,
Not for real.
but hey, I can't be a hypocrite when I have a female friend who I talk to on a consistent basis on a regular, and then tell you can't do things. That's hypocrite. And what kind of that? Don't nobody want to date a hypocrite. So
Your female friend that you talk on a daily basis with, quote unquote.
I
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
daily, regular, probably 4 times a week.
Okay.
I don't really think. I don't talk to. I don't talk to nobody daily.
That
Only
often.
person I take it back. Only person I talk to. I got a coworker. I talk to him damn near daily, but that's only like six out of seven.
That's work though. I mean, I want to talk after work and all of that also, but you know,
Yeah, no, we definitely talk after work.
that don't count.
All right, so yeah. But back to so I got at the end. I said I was gonna tell what my homeboy did. So my homeboy actually said to his partner was, "Hey man, do you? If that's what you want to do you?" But everybody knows what that. You can read between the lines and say what the that's what you want to do you means. It means if you make, hey, I'm gonna put the choice back on you. And if you make the choice that I disagree with, or that I'm not agree, well, I'm just gonna say agree with, then we gonna we gonna see what the consequences are after the lunch.
So, does this already happen yet?
Um, that I don't. That I don't
Did
know.
this friend not live in the same state as them?
No, that friend did not. Friend.
Okay.
The scenario is it's real. Like the friend came from out of state and they moved back in town.
They
Yeah,
moved back in town.
yeah, they didn't live in
You
town.
ain't say all that now, Steve.
I did say it. It's how you.
Nah, you didn't.
Yeah.
You just said the friend came to town, or the friend came and wanted dinner, or wanted to go to lunch or dinner or whatever.
Nah, the friend. So you don't be listening to the question. Okay. Does that change the answer to your questions?
It does a little bit, because why you want to reconnect?
Okay.
You want to reconnect for real, for real. You coming back in town. So you think this gonna happen all the time? Yeah, okay.
Hmm? But yeah, that's the scenario. The friend lived out of state, moved back in state. They ain't seen each other. It's over a decade. I don't remember the exact length of time, but it's over a decade. And
Mm-hmm.
they was like, "Oh, you want to go to lunch?" Then she went to her partner, and he was like, "You do what you want to do."
So wait, did they used to mess around?
And I feel like that's too many details about people's personal life.
We don't even know this friend. Well, I don't even know this friend.
Yeah, you do. If you thought about it, you'd be like, "Oh, yeah." Uh, honestly, I think did he say? Yeah, they did. I was gonna say I forgot. I forgot, but yeah, I think yeah, I think they did.
Yeah,
No,
he definitely told her, "I wish you would go." Yeah, all
yeah,
right.
but said it in, at least from how it was explained to me, said it in a pleasant way to make it feel like that make the person even question it because they brought it up again, and he was like, "Yeah, if hey, if that's what you want to do."
Mm-mm.
So yeah, but yeah, the lunch hasn't happened yet. 'Cause I don't know if the person's moved back officially yet, or
Mm-mm.
they moved. No, I think they moved back. They just getting a situation together.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm.
so yeah. All right, Candice, thank you for joining me on another episode of What Would You Do or How Would You Handle or whatever this to be named later. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Candice.
You're welcome.
Anything you would like to promote before we go?
Like I said before, go check out our podcast, Distant Combos with Candice. Like I said, we'll be dropping more episodes. We'll be dropping an episode. I'll be dropping an episode tomorrow, hopefully.
By the time y'all
And
heard it,
then,
it would already
huh?
be. By the time y'all heard this, it's already out.
Okay, well, it's already out, y'all. Go check it out.
Okay, cool, cool. And that episode of me and you did, are you gonna use it? Because if not, like I said,
Um, See, you don't too much.
I'm just
I,
saying.
I honestly don't even remember that. So
Wow, that's crazy.
it's been that long.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So
It's
long.
been at least 6 months, right?
It ain't been no.
I promise you, it's been like 6. It was cold outside. It's June, bro.
It was not cold outside.
It was cold outside when we recorded.
Okay, it might have been cold outside.
It
I
was
don't know.
cold
I don't
outside.
remember.
So at the minimum, it's 4 months, but I think it's 6.
It might be 4-ish.
Yeah, it's closer to the 6. No, that I know for sure. It's closer to the 6.
None of that matters. None of that matters. Look, y'all gonna check out them episodes also. They'll be hitting the pod in a few. Stay tuned.
Okay, cool, cool. Like I said, thank you, Candice. Thank y'all for listening to another episode of Hold Up in Another Thing, presented by Mixed Vibes Media. You already know the vibes. Make sure y'all, if y'all check out From My Perspective. Shout out to my boy Dion. Check out the Mixed Vibes podcast, and then hold please. I said what I said, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. Mixed Vibes all day, gang gang, and we shall catch y'all next time.